So
I just, like, they kind of have a semi-serious scene with, like, somebody just raped Caitlyn, and then they cut it with a dick joke.
Mm-hmm. You have to, and that was literally the whole point. Like, every time they would get serious, they would cut it. Like, it came into the line where it's like,
Caitlyn is never seen again. She goes in the ambulance with the body, and then Willem climbs in.
Eating a sandwich, then puts his hat on the penis. Which most people don't realize. Most people look at it and go, "Oh, I think it just went away because it's so dark." But no, he puts his hat on it.
And then they close the doors, and we never see Caitlyn again.
No.
And then they kind of go back to normal with the whole.
Dante doesn't go back to normal. Randall does. Dante's fucking over life at this point, and Randall's just like
salsa shark.
Salsa shark. Man goes into cage. Cage goes into salsa. Shark's in the salsa. Our shark. Oh, what? What's with you?
Because Kevin Smith is a massive Joss fan.
And I just love the fact that he just goes and does. What's with you, man? What's wrong? Like, were you not paying attention?
Like, just. Everything!
Dude!
I'm not supposed to be here today!
And Dante, well, that's the thing, and Dante just starts, like, listing everything that's happened today. Like my ex-girlfriend's catatonic after fucking a dead guy, and my girlfriend has sucked 37 dicks. And then Randall just comes in with a bit of wisdom where he's just like, fucking a dead guy? She'll get over fucking a dead guy. My mom's been fucking a dead guy for 30 years. I call him Dad. And he just basically again, picks apart Dante. And just, here's your problem, here's what's wrong with you. And Dante knows he's right. Yeah. That's why he keeps getting madder and madder. And then he tells this story of, when I was little, when my potty lid was closed. So rather than lift it, I shit my pants. Lovely story. No, I'm the kind of guy who I'm not going to disturb things just so I can shit comfortably. Which explains Dante to a T.
So Randall takes off.
Mm-hmm.
Jay and Bob come in for their final scene.
Mm-hmm.
I like he's just like, man, we get off at the same time as you every day. And I'm like, drug dealers don't have hours of operation.
Well, Jay is the kind of guy who would. Because they did seem like they were showing up for work.
Because they were going to a house party after. He's like, you want to come along? He's like, no. And then he basically just turns, goes, fuck you fucking
fuck you,
coal
you fucking
smoker.
asshole. Because, again, this scene went on a really long time. And it ends up starting with, he's rolling a joint, and he's just like, you can't roll that in here. Calm down. It's fine. I'm like, why? Again, Dante just letting people do whatever they want. And Jay leaves, and the only reason Silent Bob had this line is Jay could not spit it out.
Yeah, he said that whole thing, but couldn't say this.
Could not say that
he's
line.
Like, I don't know, man. She brings you food.
She comes, brings you food. Like, my grandmother said, what's a good plate with nothing on it? Oh, wait, I fucked up. And he's like, what does that mean? I don't know, man. She was senile and shit. She used to shit herself and piss herself. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Lunchbox.
And then, basically he's just like...
and then he starts his trend.
You with that Caitlyn? You with that Veronica? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, didn't I see her change her tire once? Hey, I jacked up the car. All she did was loosen up the lug nuts and put the tire on. So she changed the tire.
Starting the trend of Bob getting a single line.
Bob getting the most memorable line where he's just like... There's a million fine-looking women in the world, dude. They don't know bringing lasagna at work. Most of them just cheat on you. And then,
come on, lip dick.
Yeah. And then, he's right. I love her. Just in time for Randall to fuck it up.
Yeah, just in time for her to go, yeah, Veronica, he's totally leaving you for Caitlyn.
That's it. He's not in love with you anymore. And this was the first scene they shot, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
And this was the greatest fucking moment for Jeff Anderson, who... When she said, he's not going to be able to do this. He got through every line like a pro, and she fucked up.
Yeah.
So, he felt better. So, and that's why if you look at, this is the first scene that they shot with the makeup.
Yeah, he looks
Jeff
like a fucking
looks
raccoon.
like a fucking raccoon. He's got black eyes.
So that's why they're like, yeah, no makeup.
Yeah, we're good. Hey, you want to be in the movie? You can be the human vacuum.
Cut to fucking Veronica kicking the shit
out of him.
Out of fucking Dante. Like, you fucking coward. Yeah. You didn't even get the balls to do yourself.
Your friend and Randall? And she's like, you've been with me the whole time, and fucking,
why talking to her?
Talking to that slut every night and all this shit. And, basically, he tells her he loves her, but she's like, fuck you. Which is understandable.
Yeah. Again, not to be seen again.
No.
Leaves the movie.
No, we're done here, and we're left with our two leads
Yep,
now.
Randall comes in, gets grabbed, they have a food fight.
Which, again, went on a lot longer.
Yep.
Kevin Smith was asleep while directing this because 21 nights of no sleep.
Then they have their final scene of like, you know what, fuck you.
Yeah,
fuck
Randall
you,
finally
pal.
snaps and like, listen to me, you asshole.
Listen, you whine and cry all fucking day.
Well, you know, here you are pining for your ex-girlfriend without even discussing how you feel with your current one. Like, just basically giving him complete shit of like, buddy, you can be right sometimes, but fuck you. Like, just fuck everything about you. You're the one who's responsible for your own problems.
Yeah.
So then, cut to them cleaning up. And
then making up, you know.
Just making, you know, just being friends, because that's what friends do.
That's what
friends,
dudes do,
yeah,
mostly.
you have an argument, and then it's over. Once the argument's over, it's over. And they're just like, you know, like, do you need a ride? No, I got one, just pulled up. Do you want to, you know, like, what are you going to do? Like, you working tomorrow? No, I'm going to call out. I'm going to go visit Caitlin, and I'm going to talk to Veronica and try and patch that up. And he's like, well, if you want, I can talk to... No, we're good. I'm like, all right. He's like, need me to do anything before I get out of here? Why don't you wrangle at the door for me? No. Come on. Here comes Rand in the most fucking 80-yard line I've ever heard because...
He's berserker.
He's
and I'm like,
berserker.
And I'm like...
He wasn't there for that conversation.
Yeah, you weren't here for that.
Well, no, because originally they actually had the Wrangler song. Because he's doing the Wrangler jeans thing, and it's supposed to be like, here comes Wrangler, he's... Fuck.
No.
He's something, I can't remember. But it was very, very different.
The only person who really, like... Well, no, they have a conversation later, but it's not about Berserker. It's just like, because the whole... Jay's knocking on the door, and then Randall opens it for the fucking word bubble of I eat cock.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wasn't there for the Berserker thing, but
no,
whatever.
he wasn't. But, you know, that's how that goes. And then Randall takes down the sign, throws it at him, just says, you're closed.
Credits.
And then credits.
But,
okay, how do I put this out?
In the first cut of the film...
In the original cut of the film, Kevin... And it's fantastic. I will say this. If you own the Blu-ray or the Clerks 10, watch the first cut. I know some people can't watch it because, you know, it's grainy as fuck. It's hard to see. There's some good shit that they cut out. Not this. Yeah. But there is some good shit that they cut out. And I kind of wish that they could do a cleaned up version, but it's not possible. But, so the original cut, it cuts back to the sign that spins, which is they use for coverage. And a dude walks in, and Dante looks up, and it's in first-person perspective, and Dante looks up and just, like, did you forget something? Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed. Guy pulls a gun, kills Dante.
Shoots him
dead, steals the money, and runs out.
And some cigarettes, I think.
And some cigarettes, yes. He does grab cigarettes, because everybody grabs cigarettes.
Yeah. And
then... That's how he ends the movie, and it ends really quietly, too.
Yeah, like, literally, like, Dante on the floor bleeding and dead.
And then when the credits run, it's just quiet, and then just the sounds of a cash register. That's it. It's fucking eerie as shit.
And you're like,
this is a comedy.
What the fuck? And anyone who saw that, you got to change that ending. Man.
Yeah, they immediately. Somebody actually said, like, "Hey, you got to take that ending out." It was
John Peterson.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't him. It was. Fuck, I can't remember his name. The guy who originally, not Bob Hawke, but the guy he turned him to, was just like
John Peterson.
Was it John Peters? Peterson,
Peterson,
sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't think it was him. But he was just like, look, you can't kill off... We grow to love these people. You can't kill them off just because you don't know how to end your movie.
It's like, lazy.
Yeah, it really is. And he's like, the ending is when he throws the sign because that's the end of the day and that's the end of the buddy comedy.
You're closed.
Yeah.
Credits.
Although, if you watch the original cut, after the credits, there's a post-credit scene where Kevin Smith, as Kevin Smith, doesn't say anything, just walks in, sees no one around because, again, Dante's dead on the floor, just sort of looks around and sees no one there, and he just sort of fucking very sneakily reaches back, grabs a pack of cigarettes, and runs out the door. That was the actual ending of the film post-credits. So
whatever. So I'm glad they went with your closed credits.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic film.
You can hear my elation for this movie. I fucking love this movie.
I think it's his best.
It is his best. Not to say that he made bad movies post, but I just think this is the greatest he's done.
We'll get to Chasing Amy and we'll get to Dogma.
Absolutely.
Those are the only other movies in his repertoire that fall into our guidelines. But yeah, this is the best movie he's ever done.
Yeah, it's just it's so good. It's so raw.
It's so weird,
clean. It's just so
because
good.
it's so word heavy.
Yeah.
but it's like the words are filthy, and they're talking about nerd stuff.
They talk like people talk. I talk like these
there's
people.
A blurb,
I always have.
There's a blurb in the Clerks set, like all these like New York Times. I forget who said it, but somebody said it's like Howard Stern meets David Mamet.
Yes, which is probably
perfect.
Yeah,
because it's like super word heavy. Like it's all words. There's like no action scenes except for like the end fight.
Yeah, but there's 37.
Yeah,
there's blowjob jokes abound, and
they have a whole conversation about the Death Star and the destruction of it.
It's just it's one of those flicks that to me it just I don't know. There's something about it. I mean, it was the perfect storm of me seeing it. Like I first saw it whilst working in a video store, and I literally looked at it and went, "He knows this is." Exactly, and like I literally saw it when I was 19, so I was roughly in their age range. Working in a video store, don't know what I want to do with myself. People telling me I should do this, that, and the other thing. Like, I hit everything about these characters, and it was just like, oh my god, this is everything I've ever... I understand this so much, and it's, on top of that, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So we're going to get to our MVP and rating system. We're going to start with the MVP. Now, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Obvious.
One of my favorite characters ever.
I don't want to keep doing this week in, week out where we say the same guy. So, seeing that I know where you're going, I'm going to go in a different direction.
Okay.
My MVP is actually Jason Mewes.
All right.
Just these random,
comedy ninja.
His opening fucking scene, the whole, you can't run here anymore, the whole, and he balls down there, biggest parry you ever seen, Tickle Perry.
Yeah,
for a guy who clearly is not an actor.
No.
And
became one.
And is drunk and high as fuck in every scene.
Yep.
He delivers.
He delivers really
the
well.
comedy.
Yes.
You can see why Kevin Smith became attracted to this guy and wanted to be with him as his hetero life mate.
And put him in the movie because he's basically like, I found this guy funny.
The world needs to see this fucking guy act.
Yeah. Like, we need to see what Jason Mewes is, and that's what he did. But yeah, for me, the MVP is Randall Graves. Yeah. I love Randall Graves so much. That character is one of my favorite characters of everything.
Again, a guy that's never been in anything.
Never been an actor.
First movie.
He's done other movies now, but I mean, thankfully, because he's not an actor, every movie he plays subsequently, he's just Randall, which makes me happy. Because he's made his own movie. He was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno. He's always just Randall. Yeah. He can't really escape it, which is one of the reasons I think I like him. He's so natural because he's not an actor. He's just saying the things as if he meant it. But everything this character does just I love him so much. It is such... He's one of those characters I will hold dear and just like, this is one of the greatest things ever put to film. Yeah. And I know people might argue with me, and go for it. I don't give a shit. But I just love this character.
Rating system.
Yes.
Gonna give it a 9. I'm not even supposed to be here today's out of 10.
Right.
Not quite there, because I don't want to make every one of these movies a 10. But it is easily the best movie he's made.
Yes.
It's a fantastic film. If you haven't seen it for whatever reason, please enjoy.
Enjoy yourself. And if you say that you won't watch it because it's black and white, then I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because it being black and white actually really helps this movie. I think if it was in color, it wouldn't be as good.
Yes, sir.
And I will absolutely, without hesitation, give this movie a 10.
Figured.
Perfect 10 snowballs.
Yeah.
It's just, again, it is one of my favorite. It is literally in my top 5 movies of all time. I've seen this movie 1,000 times. I watch it to go to sleep. Word heavy, very
Which
easy.
Which is easily why he's being able to recite, because it's in his dreams.
Just, it's literally, it's a movie that I just watch when I'm like, I got nothing better to do, I'll throw on Clerks. It's just one of those very, very easy watchable movies. So it's just, and all the times that I've stumbled on not saying every line, it actually physically angers me. So
highly recommended.
Yes.
So
yes,
starting next week, 'tis the season.
Yes.
Of Christmas.
It is the Christmas season, and we've decided to do something a little odd.
Yes.
For our first Christmas season.
As you've noticed, the first couple months of this podcast was very regimented. We did 2 80s, 2 90s in that order.
Yes.
But for the month of December, and going forward, we will be doing this periodically throughout the months.
Yes.
Sometimes we'll do all of one decade.
Yep.
And then maybe some of the other. For our first Christmas month,
yes,
that we're going to be doing. It's going to be all 80s.
Sort of.
Well.
There's a... Or... No, that is 80s. Yep. Oh.
All our December ones.
We're actually breaking a rule that we haven't even implemented yet. Just occurred to me.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
But for this month of December...